Hey everyone, it's 12 days into the new year and I haven't uploaded a video yet. But yay, I'm back! Hey, hi, ho-hoo! Like I just said, it's now January the 12th and I have not uploaded, which is very, very, very bad. Now look, I didn't want to take 12 days off, and honestly, I wasn't planning on to. Honestly, this new year has been pretty hectic for me. As you guys know, Christmas was on the 25th of last year. I think everyone should know that by now. And so I took a couple of days off from like streaming and recording, all of that stuff, to spend time with my family, or what little time I could spend with the little amount of people I could. Thanks to what has been happening, if you flubbed underneath a rock, so we won't be talking about that. And then after, hi phone, you just texted while I'm trying to record this video. 1 second, hold on, we got a text message. What does that say? Oh, hold on, I need to like put my phone away, no recording and texting, okay? Thank you. That was just my dad. Speaking of family, that was my dad. So, I was gone for Christmas, and I took a couple of days off, spent time with them. Then, it was around January 1st, when I was like, okay, I did a small New Year stream, counting into the New Year. Oh, speaking of which, I have had my YouTube anniversary that was supposed to be on January 1st of 2021, because I made my first video on January 2020. If you guys could go look back at that, you probably could see that. Well, y'all probably won't be able to see. It'll just say it was made 12 months ago. But yes, my very first video was made on January 1st of 2020. That was the first part of the Borderlands playthrough that I did, which that was really fun. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of things I need to talk about in this video, and just I don't want to take like 12 years to talk about them. We're only like 2 minutes into this recording, and I need to get it all set. So, this video is basically a recap of 2020 and talk about my plans for 2021. Also, one thing, I know these videos sucks. I'm sorry. This is I just wanted to make one of these videos because this is gonna be the first video out on the channel for the new year. Yeah, like I said, it's been pretty hectic. I've had work, family issues, then celebrating the holidays. Yeah, so with all that out of the way, we can now get into it. So let's talk about a recap for 2020. So 2020 was a pretty good year. First video went out on the January 1st, and throughout that year, I recorded over 121 videos. I actually have 121 uploads, which is pretty crazy for just 1 year. I actually had a blast. So, like, in that, I did, like, a Borderlands 1 playthrough, Doom 2016 playthrough, Doom Eternal playthrough, also Minecraft Dungeons, and a whole bunch of little spin-off games, like demos or VR horror games. And if you were going to ask me what would be, like, I guess my big favorites of the year, one would be a game called Wick, which was a little indie dev team. I think it was made by a student team, but it now goes by another game, another name known as Flicker, The Last Hope, or The Last Light Hope. The reason why they had to change the name, if you look up Flickr on Steam, you will see it. It's a little candle game, and the reason why they had to change it was because of the fact of copyright. Yay, copyright! It plagues us all over here, right? So that was one of my favorite ones. So Wick would be one of them. My VR horror game called Shattered Light was very fun. That's like a VR horror, like, move around game. That was really good. My most recent one I made that was probably one of my favorites were Just Die Already, the demo for that game, which I'm really looking forward to playing through the actual game when that comes out later this year. My dogs are completely barking. I hit record and they suddenly start barking. They've been quiet. I think there's a truck moving up. Oh yeah, it's one of my neighbors. He's got like a big semi truck that he's backing up now. Well, that's great. I don't know if you guys can hear that. No, I think you guys can. Oh god, I just hit myself with my own darn microphone. All right. Also, one thing about our recap for 2020, I will be also trying to do like a best of 2020, like funny moments clip compilation. That will be coming out a little bit later. Hopefully, I want to try to get out before the end of January, but it might not be because there is a lot of footage I have to go through to get everything done. So there might be some games that I leave out of the compilation, but I will try to like have as much as I possibly can. Now, I have noticed that over the year of 2020, I actually have gotten better at recording. When I first did, like, when I went back, so I will go back to the very first video, which would be the Borderlands Part 1 video, and I felt, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was really uptight, man. I have no idea. I was like, dude, I had a emotion, I had like the emotion value of a stiff board. That's pretty much all it was. Like, I wasn't cracking jokes like I do now, and as time went on, I've gotten more comfortable. So in my for 2021, I want to get more comfortable with that as well. I'm trying to figure everything else I wanted to talk about for 2020. Honestly, that's pretty much all I really had. I had a great year overall for 2020. Like, I know everything that's happened in 2020, or all the craziness that happened. And really, honestly, 2021 doesn't even feel like 2021. It feels like 13-1 of 2020. It's 2020 part 2, right? That's what I feel like in some parts. But for overall, for like the YouTube and like Twitch aspect, it's been great. Like I said, it still sucks that I left for 12 days, because as I noticed, my channel was actually getting more better viewing at the end of the year than it was at the beginning of the year, and just taking a 12-day a little bit of a vacation has kind of like slowed down the progress on it, and I feel so bad when I do it. But like I said, I'm back now and I have a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's transition from the old into the new. Now, I want to talk real quick. My main goal, and like my New Year's resolution for me for 2021, is to get better at making content, like make new styles of content, like branch out my content a little bit more, maybe do like more discussion videos here and there, because I have done one of those in 2020, and I did another one, I did two, I think. I did one for December, it was like the December update, and then I did one for a video game, which just released recently. It was the, Medal of Honor VR game from Respawn, which I actually kind of want to play that, but it's $60 right now, so I might kind of hold off on that, and I'll wait and see. If I have some extra money left over, I might purchase that and record that for the internet. Oh, so there is one thing, and I forgot to say this at the beginning of this video, which should have been there. I don't know if I did. Cyberpunk. So Cyberpunk is now currently been postponed until a future date, which that might be very soon, give or whenever they just finally decide to release the update to fix the game. So for people that don't know what happened, I was recording the game through like the first couple of it, for like the first few weeks when the game launched. I still have one more part that I need to finish editing, and I can upload to the channel, and then when we get back to it, I'll be pretty much set up for the return for the game. So I was playing through it, and then one day I decided, if this was after one of the most recent updates, I decided I wanted to do some offline grinding for the channel and everything for the game, so I would know a little bit more, and then when I get back to streaming or / recording the game, it would go perfectly smooth. And I loaded up the game, got to the title screen, and it crashed. Now, my usually set process when that happens is I do it one more time just to make sure it will happen again. It might have been a one-time thing. It did it again. So then I check for updates. There was no updates. I scan and verify my files. No files were found. So I do that 2 more times. It still did the exact same thing. Loaded it up. Exact same thing. Title screen. Crash. Done. So I did uninstall the game, reinstalled it, see if that would do anything about it. It still crashed. And then I scanned and verified the files one more time, still crashed. So I finally just like, you know what? I've done this like 4 or 5 times now. I'm done. I just want to move on and wait until the game gets an update, which I have been told that should happen between any time this week or very close to this time, to the 12th, which I am recording this on. So I'm hoping that maybe it's even out today. I'm hoping it's soon so I can get back into that and play it. But for January, the rest of it is to finish up the other games I had started in 2020 and get them off the recording. How could I put this in a good way? Off of the recording / streaming shelf. I can finally get it all edited and off to there. So good news is I have finished recording all the parts for Cry of Fear and I Expect You to Die. I Expect You to Die is actually coming out the next day when this gets uploaded, so I'm hoping to have it done on the 12th, but if it can't and it gets uploaded on the 13th, then that's what happens. And then on the 14th, before I leave for Houston for a couple days, I forgot to mention that I'm back now. Then I have to leave for 3 days, and then I will be coming back. But luckily enough, should have some videos already ready to be uploaded to the channel before I leave for Houston. Now, like I said, so I Expect You to Die comes out the day after this video goes live, because this will be the final part of this game. And let me tell you, that mission was awesome, and I had so much fun. And huge shout out to the devs. I'm hoping I'm not saying this wrong. It's Shell. It's kind of like Shell, but it's SCHELL. Chell? Is that how you say it? Shell? I'm sorry if I messed up that name. But yeah, so that one comes out after this, on the very next day. Like I said, I will now be refinishing up editing all the parts for Cry of Fear, and that'll be done. So the only games I need to finish recording / editing for is Psychonauts, which I'm almost already done. I've already got one more session I need to go through and edit, and that game I'm already over halfway done with. And then I have Half-Life Alyx, which I think I'm halfway done with that game. I have no idea where actually I'm in that game, but I'm still working on some technical issues with that. Might have to go through another old system. Who knows? I like I said, there's an issue with trying to capture the game through its actual window. So like when you load up the game, it has you can see it through your VR, and then it opens up a window. Well, the most of the time I opened it up through the window, and so that's how I would see it. But I think there's an issue with some of it cutting off some of the feed that I'm trying to get through that window. So I might have to go back to my old original way of recording it, and that was due to Open VR. That's it's an add-on for OBS. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. So yes. So those are the 2 games that I need to finish, and then when Cyberpunk gets fixed, Cyberpunk gets fixed. But with all that said, I actually have a journal that's right next to me right now, and it's just filled with ideas for content. I have some of them underneath codenames like Screaming Goat, which I think some people could get that name, that game down. Just Die Already, or I have it underneath the codename Respect Your Elders. I have a game that's codenamed Meat, which you guys will see that hopefully pretty soon. And of course, I have more Let's Plays, of course, and others. On top of that, I think I have a friend that's going to start his channel up, or restart his channel up. It's kind of hard to say. My friend used to do a channel that was up, and sadly, until one of our good friends had passed away, and so he stopped using the channel because it was him plus sadly my best one of my other friends that passed away, and then 2 other people. Well, after my friend passed away, they broke up the channel. Everyone's went off to do their own thing at this point. One of them doesn't even record and stream anymore. The other one I think does, but I haven't heard from him in a couple years now. So once we fix his situation, because I actually went over to his house recently and helped him set up his OBS, because he's got a dual streaming PC set up, and while I'm a pleb with a single PC, which honestly, doing it single PC is honestly way easier than dual streaming setups. Like, yes, the safety to know that if your game crashes, it doesn't crash your entire PC, and you're recording and your stream will stay up is awesome, but sometimes that's just a hassle just to get it to set up properly. But anyways, so when he gets everything set up, I think we have a couple of games that we want to play together. I'll let you guys know when he gets it all set up. I'll give you all of his information if you guys want to go check him out as well. He's a pretty funny guy. He plays a lot of games just as much as I do. One of the games he did was like Life is Strange, which was very funny watching him play that game. But with all that said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I want to say apologies yet again. I know this video has been kind of all over the place. There's been a lot that's been happening and a lot that I'm looking forward to this year. So I want to say thank you everyone for the support you gave me in 2020. And here's to 2021. I am gonna go now. Gonna go edit this video, and yeah, it's 2021, man. It's already been an interesting year. And now I will see you guys. You guys stay safe out there, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bye, guys.